Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live on Facebook. It's about 5:45, so it's a little bit earlier than I was planning on doing the video today. Actually, I was supposed to work today and I finally found somebody to cover for me, so I had the day off. So I was going to do the video at 7, and then I was just on the couch a little while ago and almost fell asleep, and I said I better just go ahead and do this video, then go take a hot shower and go to bed because I am exhausted. I just needed a whole day just to sleep. So anyway, we are making this really cute card. It's actually a card and a gift card holder. So when you open it up, it's a fun fold card, and then you open it up and there's a gift card holder right here. So you can put, here I'll get up. Well, I would use my credit card, but then you could see the number on there. So wait a minute, here's a business card. Let's see. I'll just turn this upside down. So pretend this is a gift card. So you can just put it in there and then give that to somebody, and then it would be a great little gift or birthday card. So you could give it to them and have the little gift card inside. It's super easy, and I did a fun fold class today for some of my ladies, and I'm having another class on Thursday. So if you're coming to the Thursday class, this is one of the projects you're going to be making. So you can just turn it off right now so you don't get the spoiler for Thursday. But I wanted to show you real quick how to make it, and it is really easy. And it's using the Friendly Hello stamp set and the matching paper, which I forgot to bring with me in here. But it's in the Sale-abration catalog. So it's right here. So everything in this catalog is free, but you have to order to get it. So it's kind of free, but not free. Like free, 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 free. You know that commercial with the guy doing the sidekick things that he's going, and free, and free. Every time I see that commercial, I crack up. Anyway, this is what you get, and this is with a $100 order. So you get the stamp set for free and all of this paper. So it's a 12 by 12 pack of designer paper, and you get 6 different patterns and 2 of each one. So it is really pretty paper. I love it, love it, love it. It's all these pretty colors. We've got the Pool Party and Granny Apple Green and Fresh Freesia and all my favorite like pink, purple, bluish colors. And it goes perfect with some of our ribbons, some of the in-color ribbons. And here's just a bunch of cute samples in there. And then also don't forget, there's lots of other stuff in here, plus my favorite free thing right now, the Hostess set. So I had somebody leave a comment on one of my videos that I did with this stamp set and said they thought it was really awful that Stampin' Up! Was charging $300 for this stamp set. And I said, well, really, they're not charging $300 for the stamp set. You get it for free if you place an order for $300 or more. So, but not only do you get this free stamp set, you get 6 free items from this little catalog. So you can get 6 things, up to 6 things. Depends on if you pick one of the big ones. Like if you pick this one, that's with a $100 purchase. So that would count as 2 free things, kind of. And then you also get the Hostess benefits, which is another $36. So that's over $100 of free products. So 6 items out of here, plus this, plus another $36 of whatever you want from the catalogs. So that's really a great deal. So it's not like it's costing you $300 just to get that stamp set. You get a lot of stuff for that. You're getting really over $400 in stuff for your $300 order. So just a little tidbit with that, because I guess maybe a few people didn't understand how to get that. And anytime you want to order, I'd love to have you as a customer. That's my host code for the rest of the month, and just go right here to stampingwithlisa.com and click on the shopping button. And I think that's about it. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff for me. That really helps me out with my YouTube channel and gets me more viewers and stuff, and lets me keep doing these videos for you for free. So let me see who's watching. Hey, Deborah. You already saw this card today. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Laura. Friendly Hello bundle was your #1 top thing you wanted from Sale-abration. My #1 thing is that Calming Camellias stamp set. All right, let me show you what we're doing. What we're using. So this is what you need supply-wise for the paper. You need 4 1/4 by 11 Pool Party. scored at 2.5 and 5.5 on the long side. So it's this way, and then I scored it at 5.5, and then it's also scored at 2.5. So actually I did it this way, but then when you fold it in half, and then this one is going to go folded underneath. A lot of times we do cards where we fold this back, but we're folding this inward today. So that's the first part you need. And then we've got 4 by 5 1/4 white. This has a lot of pieces to it. And the designer paper, 2 3/4 by 4 of the designer paper I just showed you, Friendly Hello, from the sale-abration. SAB is sale-abration catalog. And then 2 more pieces of that. We've got a 2 1/4 by 4 piece, and this is the other side of it. And then this one is 1 by 4. It's a 1 by 4 strip, and that, oops, that's the back of that one, like a peachy color. It's a, oh, what's that color? Now I can't think of it. Pale papaya. That's pale papaya on the back. So those pieces, and then you need 2 more pieces. We've got a piece of 3 by 3 fresh freesia, and I'm running out of room here. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 white. And then I don't have anywhere to put the card now. I'm running out of room. Let's see, maybe we can scoot this over a little bit and put it like that. Okay, can we get everything in the screen here? And you can take a screenshot. Maybe we could fit it down here a little bit. Okay, hopefully you get all of that in the picture. And take a screenshot. Deborah says, make sure you get an extra Call Me Chameleon so you can get one from the sale table. I know. I'm trying to get some more. I got to get more people to order and do the host code so I can get more free stuff. And that's how I give away a lot of my gifts, is if you use the host code, then I place an order with all the people that did the host code, and then I can get the free stuff that I give back to you as prizes for ordering. So that helps too. So make sure you use that host code when you order stuff. All right, so let's take all of these off and get started. This is so easy. You are not even going to believe. The hardest part is just cutting the paper up. All right, so we're going to be stamping on the 2 white pieces. And actually, well, we'll put that together in a second. All right, so this is the main piece we're stamping on, and we're going to do everything in black. So we're using Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're just going to stamp the bird first. So ink that up, and this is photopolymer. So you want to have a cushion under it. I've got a big pad of paper here, so mine's got a good cushion. If you don't have a pad of paper or something, make sure you get like the paper piercing mat. Alright, so ink that up really well, and then stamp that on the top part of your white piece. And this is a square, so it doesn't matter which side you start on. And then give it a good press. And there you go. So that came out nicely. Let me stamp that off a little bit, clean it, and then let me put this away. I like to clean up as I go. Okay, and then we're going to stamp the happy birthday right underneath that, over here. So that goes right on the bottom. And hopefully this is going to be straight. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Love it. All right, and then I've got another little flower. This one's going to go on the inside of the card, so that's what this white piece is for. So we're just going to ink that up and just stamp it anywhere you want. I'm just going to put it right down here in the corner. And that's cute. So after I had class today, I went to run errands, so I went to one of my favorite places. I was a bad girl. So there's this little place here. I think it is like a national chain, but I'm not positive. But it's called Nothing Bundt Cakes. And they have these little bundt cakes that are to die for. They're so good. And I had a coupon for buy one, get one free. So, of course, I had to get 2. And then I ate one when I got home. But I had to go get my car washed because we had snow the other day. And my car was covered in salt and goop from the road. And so I had to go get that done, and I needed gas, and had to go to Sam's. So I went and ran all these errands, and then came home and ate a little bit of lunch. And I'm telling you what, I ate that little bundt cake, and I went into like a sugar coma and almost crashed on the couch because I was so tired. All right, we're going to color this with the Stampin' Blend. So I'm using dark mint macaron first for the leaves. So I'm just going to color these in. And I just realized I goofed there and I didn't bring my color lifter, darn it. So that's my magic eraser if I goof and go outside the lines. So pretend you don't see that because I don't have my color lifter with me. All right, so that's all we need with the green. Then we're going to color our stem or the branch in crumb cake, and this is light crumb cake. So just very gently go in there and try not to go outside the lines there. And then we're going to use this again in a second, so I'm going to kind of leave it open. I want the light pool party, and we're going to color the whole bird with pool party, the light one. So you're just going to just very gently take this Stampin' Blend and color it. And you don't have to be perfect because we're going to go back over it in a second. And I just want to do it really light around the face. And then I'm going to take the crumb cake and put a little bit of crumb cake down here. I want to do that with the brush tip though. So just put a little bit of crumb cake right on his belly. And that's all we need with that one. Then we're going to take the dark pool party and we're going to darken up some of his wings right here where all the black marks are. We're just going to go over that and make it a little bit darker. And then we're going to go back over, oh actually I'm going to color the center of the flowers too. And I forgot about this flower over here, so we got to color this one. I forgot that one with the leaves, so let's go back and get the green. So this is the mint macaron again, the dark one. So color in these leaves. And I went through the car wash. I don't know why it is. When I was a kid, I loved going to the car wash, and you know, you wouldn't sit in the car usually back then. You would stand and watch it go through the car wash. But I love getting my car washed and just sitting inside the car and watching it like do all the stuff. I just think that's like so much fun, even though I'm a grown woman. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. And then my car is so clean, and I vacuumed it, and just looks so good now. And then now it's supposed to snow again, so it'll probably get dirty again, but oh well, what can you do? All right, I've got 3 different colors. These 2 look the same, but they're not. So I have light fresh freesia and light Highland heather and dark fresh freesia. So even though these look the same, they're totally different. So I'm going to start with the light fresh freesia and the brush tip. And just color this in. This is a lot more pink than the Highland Heather. The Highland Heather is really more purple. And this is kind of like a pinkish purple. So we're doing the whole flowers in the light fresh freesia. And I just realized I didn't finish doing the bird. So I need to do that. Oh, you can tell I'm so tired. I had to stay at work till 11 o'clock last night. I was training. So they finally, I've been the supervisor for like 3.5 weeks now, and they finally sent somebody to train me for a job that I've already been doing for almost a month. And I said, well, really, I don't need much training because I already learned how to do everything. Because I had called one of the other supervisors that I'm friends with from a center that's near mine, and she came over and showed me like how to do almost everything. And but anyway, the girl who was training me last night was a big talker. So she just kept talking and talking and talking. I'm just like, okay, let's just kind of cut to the chase. And I guess she's kind of like me. I talked too much too, but I really just wanted to get that training done and go home because I was tired. So, all right, I'm just going over this whole thing with the light pool party. And it's going to dry. I wish I had my color lifter with me, but I forgot it. Because then we could just lighten it up just a little bit more. But I love how that crumb cake and the blue kind of mix together. Alright, so next we're going to go over the flower with the dark fresh freesia. And I'm just going to go over these dark lines a little bit. And I didn't mean to put the other one away because I'm going to go back over that. So when I color with the blends, I always like to start with the lightest color, then go to darker colors, and then go back over it with the lightest color and kind of blend everything. And these work a lot better if you do them right away. Like if you color something and then you wait a few minutes and then go back to blend it later, it's not going to work as well. It kind of works better when it's all still wet. All right, so that's just a little bit of the dark Fresh Freesia. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the light Highland Heather and just add a little bit more of, I think this is Highland Heather. Yeah, light Highland Heather. And it's funny, it's coming out kind of pinkish on here, but it's really purpley. I don't know if I have scrap paper. Let's see. That's funny. I thought it was more purpley than that. Huh. What do you know? I swear that was like more purple. They look almost exactly the same, but they're not. It came out a lot darker when I was doing it earlier. Alright, so this is still Highland Heather. So I'm just putting a little bit more of the darker color in there, and then I'm going to go back over it. And I forgot to read some comments. I'm so engrossed in my coloring. Let me look at comments. Hold on. Wow, I got a lot. Okay. Angie says, hey everybody. Deborah says, video's freezing. What? It's working fine on my end. I think some people are having just trouble with Facebook or something, because it seems like every video, one or two people will say that. Angie says, oh goodness, yes, they don't have nothing but cakes. Nothing but cake down in Florida, but wait a minute. They don't have nothing but cake in Florida, but not here in Rhode Island. I guess they do have them in Florida, but not in Rhode Island. We used to get them for the office birthdays. They are to die for. Laura says there's a nothing but cakes near her, so yummy. Hey Carol, you didn't miss too much. You just missed the stamping part. We haven't really done much except for the stamping and coloring. And hey Robin from Delaware. All right, so it was so funny because today was absolutely gorgeous. It was almost 60 degrees out and the snow was all melting. So it's almost gone, and then it's supposed to snow again on Friday or Saturday, I think. So today was almost 60. Tomorrow's going to be like a high of 30 something. And then I think it's going to be like 20 maybe something the next day. So it's cold and nice, and then cold and nice. All right, so now I'm going to go over that with the light one again and just kind of blend it in. This is the light Fresh Freesia. And it's so funny, it's so pink and then it dries like so much lighter. All right, so we're almost done coloring. And there you go. All right, so now we're going to put it together. So we've got this for the inside, and we're going to put this little teeny piece of purple on the edge of it. So I'm going to glue that down first. Oh, and you know my story the other night about the footprints? So I got a lot of comments about that. And you know, a lot of people were like, lock your doors, you know, get alarm, everything. And at first it did kind of freak me out. Like I thought there was maybe a man there. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, there's no way that could have been a man, because the footprints were only one set of footprints. And they didn't back up and they didn't go anywhere. So how could somebody make those footprints? I mean, it just seems impossible that a human being did that. So I kept thinking to myself, maybe it's like an angel or something. Or maybe it was like God sending me a message that he's watching me. I don't know. But I don't know. I tried to see it like as a positive thing, that it's not really some creep out there, but it just didn't seem like that would be possible the way it was. I wish I'd taken a picture now, because it was so light out. It was just totally white. Everything was white, clear as day. It almost looked like the daytime because it was so light out. But anyway, I try to see it as a good thing instead of a creepy thing. But I do lock my doors every night and close all my shades and lock my windows and all that stuff. So I feel pretty safe here. All right, so this we're going to glue down together. I was listening to K-Love today, which is my favorite radio station, and they were talking about how people like to complain all the time. And it said the average person complains like once every I think it was 30 seconds as they're talking. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of complaining. Because you don't really think you complain all that much. I mean, I don't know. I try not to complain all the time. I know I do, but I try to be a positive person. All right, so this piece is going to go right here on the fattest piece. So this one is like 3 inches, and this one's 2.5 inches. So this one goes here. So anyway, they were getting people to call in with positive things instead of negative. But it says if you complain all the time, then your brain is like automatically trained to think negatively instead of think positive. So if you think about like what you're grateful for and think about good things in your life. And you know, I complain about my job all the time, but I'm thankful to have a job because I know there's a lot of people that don't. And I do have a good job. It's just a lot of hard work and you know, kind of wears me out a little bit, but I am very thankful to have a good job. And you know, I complain about yard work, but I'm thankful I have a yard to cut. And I'm glad I have a house to live in and food in my refrigerator and all that kind of stuff. So you need to be thankful for what you have and not complain about it. All right, so this is our old 1-inch circle punch. This is really, really old. But I think most of you guys probably have a circle punch. If you don't have a circle punch, check out one of your other punches that you have. There's probably one of your other punches you could use like the side of it or the end of it or something to do the same thing. But I just want to punch out just a little part of a circle just to give you like a easy way to get your gift card out. So just pop that out. And then we've got like a little opening here so you can grab the gift card. So if you don't have this one, just look for something else that's kind of similar in shape. It doesn't have to be a round one. It could be like square, rectangle, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, and then right here, you can either put tear and tape or just put a thin piece of, or strip of glue. And then that's going to go straight down here. And you want to put it as close to the edge as you can so you've got room for your gift card to go inside. So don't put glue like all over the whole thing because you want to be able to stick that gift card in there. All right, so then we're almost done. We're going to put this on the front. Now here's what I did. I wanted this to line up with this purple piece right here. So I didn't want it like right there. I wanted it right here. So what I did was I put it where I wanted it, and then I said, okay, I'm going to flip it over and put the dimensionals right here so that it doesn't go over the part that's just hanging there. So you just put your dimensionals right here, and you can put it up to that line right there. I have this little piece of fuzz that's all over my desk. Stuck to something. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've got my dimensionals just on this half, so when I flip it over and take them off, I can just do it just like that, and it will, there won't be anything right there. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to have to spank Stella because she has been a bad girl today. And one more. Okay. All right, so now we're just going to line that up right there and put it down. And then when you lift it up, nothing shows and it doesn't stick. So there you go. And then we need to add some bling and some Wink of Stella. And I have these gorgeous rhinestones here. And I lost the top piece to tell me what they are, but there's something rhinestones. I can't remember. They're in the, I think they're in the big book. No, they're not. They're in the Spring Mini, I think. Hold on, and I'll check. I'm pretty sure they're in the Spring Mini. Let's look in the back. There is an index in here in case you guys didn't know. This is an easy way to look up everything. Let's see. Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Yep, on page 87 is the index for everything. So all of the embellishments are together in one spot, and it tells you they're on page 9. But that's what they look like in there. And they've got like all the designer paper and all the stamps, punches, everything all together. So that's what they are. But they're so pretty. They look kind of pink and yellow and blue. It just depends on which way you're tilting them in the light, but they're really pretty. Hey Debbie, hey Melinda. How are y'all doing? I'm almost done. Yes, I am. You almost missed the whole thing. All right, so we're going to get our Take Your Pick tool, which is a must-have. If you don't have one of these, this is definitely the best deal. It's only $10, and it's in the big catalog. And you get this gummy stuff that comes out the top that's sticky, that picks up all these things. Then you have this tip, which you can pull out, turn around, and lock it in. So you have like a little spatula, a little paper piercer. Then there's also another tip, which I don't have with me right here. It's a stylus. So it's got like a bigger tip and a smaller tip, stylus for scoring stuff. And then you can also get the brush, like if you do die cuts and it's got little pieces in it, it has the brush end on it, and that you can roll over it and get all the little pieces out of your dies. So we're gonna, I need to put the cover on that. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna turn it around so it's not poking me. And it just locks in really easily too. All right, so we're gonna put some rhinestones on the flowers. And if you didn't see this tip last time, make sure when you're using this little putty right here, you push it until it sticks and pick it up. You don't want to, some people want to just do this and try to pick it up, but it's not going to work like that. You got to kind of slide it to pick it up. And then we're going to put one like over here. So that's it for the rhinestones. And then we're going to put a little bit of Stella on here. So I need something to hit. So we're going to do that and make it sparkle. And hopefully you can see all that beautiful shimmer coming out. Then we're going to open it, put a little bit in here too. It's gorgeous. Love it, love it. I would put a rhinestone inside, but then it would make it not sit right. All right, so there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Love it, love it. And see, I'm getting better at coloring. I'm not like as good as a lot of people. If I had the color lifter, I would just take a little bit of color off of that and make it a little bit white on the flowers, but I think it came out pretty good. All right, Debbie, you can go back and rewatch it. Plus, I'll upload it to YouTube in a few minutes, so it'll be on YouTube. Let me just see some more comments. Let me see. Oh my gosh, they're going so fast I can't see them all. Robin says, those really pick up colors of your card. Beautiful card. Thank you. Here in Wisconsin, we're expecting -20 wind chills. Oh my gosh. Now, fortunately, we hardly ever get in the negative temperatures here with the wind chill, but it is supposed to get down to like 17, I think, in a couple days. Love that card. I have the hello. Now I have an idea. Yay. I'm so glad. Did you see the inside as a gift card holder? So it's not just a regular card, it's a gift card holder. So it's a twofer project. So you can do it as a card. If you want to do it as a card and not a gift card holder, then I probably just would cut that piece off right there and just have it just like that without the fold over part. So if you did that, then you would just cut it instead of score it at the 3-inch. No, let me see. Yeah, this is 2.5 inches, I think. Yeah, 2.5 inches. So instead of 11 inches, it would be 8.5. And then just score it at 3. All right, so that is my project for the day. I hope you guys loved it. Sorry I'm a little early tonight. And if you missed me, just watch the replay on here or on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on both of them. You could win the card by leaving a comment on either one. And I gave away a bunch of cards in the last 2 videos, I think, and I've only heard from 2 people so far. So if you have not checked out the last few videos where I gave away the cards, go back and check and see if your name was called, because only 2 people have responded out of 6 cards. So make sure you don't miss out, because if you don't respond for like a week or so, then I pick somebody else. All right, you guys have an awesome night. I'll be back on Thursday, and I think I'm off on Thursday, hopefully. So I don't know what time I'll do a video, but I've got a class in the morning, so it'll probably be afternoon or evening. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will. Oh, Debbie says, bye, sadness. Debbie, didn't you win one recently, I think? Or no, I can't remember. I've given away so many cards I can't remember who won. I should keep like a list of who wins, but I don't. I'd have to be too organized and have too much time to do that. All right, bye you guys. Have a great night.